This is a short video on how to earn passive rewards by just holding your crypto. You don't have to stake it, you can stake it, but let's kind of dig into it. This is for Rob Miller and Scott Chapman. I know that you were looking for someplace to put your money, and this is a great platform to be using to earn passive rewards. So first thing you guys want to do, because I was not allowed to do this, I had to set up an account and I cannot give out the rewards. However, if you click more in this box and you scroll down, you can see NEXO is right here. And if you use this reference link, you get $600 in NEXO, I get $600 in NEXO. Just going to NEXO's website and setting up your account, you don't get any rewards. So I highly recommend you come in, click this NEXO link, and it'll take you to this page, and you can see clearly reward $600 if you hold $5,000 in crypto on NEXO's platform for 45 days. It's not bad. 45 days will come and go a lot quicker than we think. Nobody in the street is going to just hand you over $500 grand. However, I am trying to do that for you guys here. And you can see that if you put in $5,000 or more, you automatically get $5. If you trade on NEXO, I personally don't. I'm not sure on their fees compared to other platforms. But if you do, you get an additional $25. And your rewards for borrowing is $70 up to $100. So NEXO is essentially like a bank where you can say, I got this much crypto, $5,000 in crypto. I'm going to leave it on your platform, and I actually want to borrow against it. The market's in the low, so you could do that. I advise against it. I'm not a financial advisor, but say you borrow against your crypto. If it starts to go up from there, you can easily put the money back, and you can use the money that you borrowed to make a bigger bag to earn more rewards. If you're staking, not even staking, just putting money on NEXO up to $100,000, you do get a little bit more of a bonus. Really, all you need is $5,000 in this platform for 45 days without letting it go below that amount. And with the market crashing, I recommend putting in maybe an extra 500 if you have that amount. If you guys don't have 5,000, you can always use NEXO, but to get the $600 reward in NEXO, it's recommended putting a minimum of 5,000 and keeping it above that level. So $600 in rewards, you just click the sign up button and you go through the process of signing up. Once you are signed up, they may ask for KYC, that is known as Know Your Customer. So you may have to submit like a recent bank statement or electric payment that's got your address stating that you are a real person. Once you are signed up, you will come to a dashboard similar to this, and it'll tell you the amount that you have, more than likely zero. In order to put money into the platform, you just scroll down to the coin you want, click transfer, add, and for example, this is for XRP, you would copy that address, go to, say for example, Coinbase, and do transfer send crypto, and then you would paste this address where you are sending the crypto. It'll more than likely ask you for a destination tag for XRP, and then you would copy that destination tag that is given on your NEXO account. You could use mine, but then you're just sending me your funds. So I don't recommend that. Well, I would recommend it if you guys are offering money, but do your own NEXO and copy your address, paste it, then it'll ask for the destination tag, copy your destination tag, paste it, and then once you send, for example, XRP, it may take a little while for it to arrive in NEXO's account, but when it does, you will instantly start earning passive rewards. Say, for example, Ethereum is 8% a year. You go down Tron, 11.5% a year. You're holding just USDT, you're earning 12.5% a year. Your banks will give you 0.005% a year. It really makes you wonder why anybody would hold cash when you could take that cash, just buy USDT, transfer it to Nexo, and be earning more than the deflation rate of the US dollar. Granted, the EU is getting rid of USDT for whatever reason. I always recommend holding it in crypto. And when you get paid out the $600 in Nexo token, you can hold it in Nexo and earn 12% a year in Nexo token. But me personally, if you guys do that, I'm going to sell my Nexo token, transfer it into something like XRP or any other coin variant. And if you do hold Nexo token, say it's like a 1-to-1 ratio. Say you have 5,000 Nexo token, 5,000 XRP, your earning rewards will be higher because it's saying I'm supporting Nexo by holding their token that's on their platform, and I'm also holding cryptocurrency, and it can increase the amount of rates that you can earn by holding multiple coins. So say, for example, if you're holding Nexo token, you could get 9% in Nexo, and the cryptocurrency could be 5.4%, but your maximum borrow rate is 12.9%. And these are the tier variants. So, you got Nexo private subscriptions, sports events, exclusive Nexo events, and just different variations where you can earn passive rewards. However, I'm just doing it so you guys can get $600 in Nexo, I can get $600 in Nexo. And with that, I will more than likely buy an iPad, but without using the reference link that is on my YouTube channel, you guys don't get any Nexo rewards. So I highly recommend using this Nexo link and getting yourself passive rewards on Nexo. It's pretty straightforward. It's just transferring money from A to B. For example, DOGE, add money. There's the address. Copy that address, go to the account that you have your DOGE on, and you can send it. Me, for example, I can just go to Rollercoin. I constantly recommend the game. Go to Rollercoin, go to my wallet, and in my wallet, I just go to Dogecoin. That is mined passively. So over the course of time, this just keeps increasing. Withdraw. Where do I want to withdraw my Doge to? I would paste that address in there, and then it would be withdrawn to that address, and it's pretty straightforward. So that's how you go ahead and earn passive rewards. Yes, it does say 3.25 PA. You can borrow up to 15.9%, which is pretty ridiculous. And then whenever you go up here and you say see interest details, you can see that it earns passive rewards for multiple coins, and you can earn 2% bonus interest if you want those rewards to be paid out in Nexo token. I say, you know what, I don't need the extra 2% of Nexo. I'd rather earn my rewards in XRP because the banks aren't giving me anything, Coinbase isn't giving me anything, but holding it on Nexo, it's safe, it's secure, and it's earning passive rewards. You can go and you can do, go to the wallet and you can do fixed terms or flexible yield. So for example, you go to flexible yield, it's 3.15 PA. If I earn in Nexo, I believe it's 5.15. But if you do fixed terms, it's saying, I'm going to leave XRP on Nexo and not touch it. For 3 months, you get an extra 2%. Say you only want to do it for 1 month, you get an extra 1%. But you have to be aware of whenever you are staking on a platform, you cannot touch it for that amount of time. If you're leaving it on Nexo for an entire month and it is locked in a 1 month term, and then XRP skyrockets 500%, you cannot touch it. You have to wait for the month for you to be able to utilize that XRP, and then you can unstake it and then send it back over, or you can just sell it on Nexo. But I don't recommend staking at this point in time because the market is going to be very violent and volatile. So just leaving it on NEXO earns you passive rewards, and you can clearly see that I've been earning interest in XRP day in and day out, just leaving it on flexible yield. If I did fixed term, I wouldn't be able to touch it, but right now, every single day, I am earning XRP, just leaving it on NEXO, and that's why I recommend NEXO. So use that reference link, get yourself 600 NEXO tokens, leaving it on there for 45 days. Maybe in the next 45 days, XRP breaks out of its channel and starting to move upwards. And then you can withdraw that and then sell your XRP if you want. Or you can just leave it indefinitely on NEXO for your children. And then whenever they want, one day when XRP is up at $25, you have passive rewards being earned in your XRP on NEXO. There's a reference link for the roller coin game if you want to start earning passive rewards like I am. Also, you can earn passive rewards in XRP. This was at 40 XRP. It's now at 107. I have not played this game at all, and I am still earning passive rewards, whether it's Solana, XRP, Tether, Ethereum. All these can be transferred over to NEXO, so you can increase your bag passively playing this game while you are still earning passive rewards through NEXO. Double ways to earn passive rewards. You guys are here to make money. I'm here to help you learn the process. And if you have any questions, write them in the comments below. I will try and do my best to walk you through on how to get this set up so you guys can earn more passive rewards. Good luck. Have fun with it. And I'll see you guys on the next one.